Hey guys, Firo880, and well, I kind of gave y'all a spoiler on the muffler upgrades a week ago, but this is my 2010 Ford Mustang GT Premium Convertible Grabber Blue with a V8 manual transmission, fully loaded except for the navigational package. What do you mean? What did you do? You bought a Mustang? Long story short, I hated Mustangs for a long time. Long story from years ago from dating a girl, but anyways, when the 2005 commercial came out for the new Mustangs, I fell in love with them. I mean, it's just amazing how they have the new ones from 2005 to 2009 and then 10 and then now the new 2015 coming out. I really fell in love with the design, but it's not a family daily driver practical vehicle, especially when you have two kids. I love blue, as you can see from my previous videos in the Jeep. Long story short, I ended up buying one. So I'm going to go ahead and do a walk around right now. I haven't even got my tags on the vehicle yet, but it was purchased from Acura of Warwick, Rhode Island. I love Grabber Blue. I really love this color, but it is a very bright color. Very bright. My personal opinion is, if you have a full Grabber Blue vehicle without any racing stripes or any black trim, it's just too bright. This was the only one in the entire United States back a month ago that was available on the used market that had that particular black racing stripe, the black convertible top with all the options that I was looking for. So it's kind of lucky. But at the same time, my wife thinks I'm going through a midlife crisis. That's fine. She has her own personal opinion. Me, on the other hand, I am actually very excited. So going back, what do you mean? Why did you buy a Mustang if you hate Mustangs? Okay, a girl back in the past, years ago from high school. I don't get it. Okay. 2004, late 2004, American Dreams had aired a segment for the new 2005 Mustang. It was honoring the soldiers coming back from the war in Iraq, and it was also focusing on the brand new 2005 Mustang. When I saw that commercial, I was hooked. Absolutely fell in love with the car. 2 months ago, I was on the internet and I saw a picture of a GT 500, a 1960s, late 60s model, and fell in love with it. $168,000. I can't afford that. So then I started looking at a 2007 GT 500. I can't afford that either. I met a guy locally here in Greenville who had a Shelby GT, and I test drove it, and I'm telling you what, I felt like I was 18 again. I mean, it was incredible. It was awesome. I like riding motorcycles. I stopped riding a year ago due to accidents and so forth. I didn't have one, but my second job is law enforcement, and I'd worked a pretty serious motorcycle accident, so I was done with riding motorcycles. This was the closest that I felt ever. I felt like I was 18 again. I felt like I was riding a motorcycle again. I kind of got the same feeling in the Jeep before, and that's it. I was hooked. So I started looking at everything. Again, like I said, I couldn't afford a GT 500, but I love the Cosmo Blue on my Jeep Wrangler, and I really love the Grabber Blue on the Ford Mustang. So I started looking. So folks, here it is, fully opened up. This thing rocks. I mean, now with the new pipe violator mufflers, it sounds incredible. Now, except for the mufflers, that's it. It's completely stock. My next thing that I'd probably want to do, and probably the only other thing I'm going to do, is put a cold air intake on it. But not bad for the used market. What's funny is these things are impossible to find used, especially in the convertible. That was one of the hardest things that I found when looking for a used Grabber Blue convertible, and especially trying to find one that's a V8. That was the other hardest part. Several of these are available out there, but they have the V6 setup. Now what's nice about it is, surprisingly, it's got a lot of storage space. I mean, you still have a very usable trunk. The leather seats are really comfortable. It was also hard to find this setup with the heated seat option. It was very, very interesting. The kids love it. The kids have plenty of room back there. Now, the back seat's a little awkward because it sits down. We're trying to figure that out with the kids still. That's about the only issue that we've kind of run into. This particular one came with the side scoops already installed from the factory, along with this panel for the rear trunk and the racing stripes installed from the factory. Now, another thing y'all know with me with the Wrangler, I really, really, really love driving the Wrangler with the top down. And that's another thing that I really like about the Mustang Convertible, the ease of getting the top down. That sure beats using the manual hoist systems that I've had in the past for the hardtop for the Jeep, and also manually taking down the soft top in the summer. The ease of taking the soft top off on the Mustang is just, it's awesome. I love it. So that's it. That's the 2010 Mustang Convertible GT Premium. Thanks again for watching my videos. Click subscribe and like right here. We'll see you soon.